welcome to From the Actor's Perspective with Tay Time, episode 7. Yeah, 7. About the Sunset Boulevard Revival currently on Broadway. Let's begin. First off, just like Present Laughter, you should know that this is a limited run through June 25th of this year. So, just know this. This is a big deal because Glenn Close is returning to the role. And it also has a 41-piece orchestra of amazingness. If you just love music, go for the orchestra. I'm just going to state that right off the bat. Okay, so basically the story is just like the movie. Norma Desmond, old silent film star, falls in love with this young writer. Crazy happens. That's about it. This is an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. You may know about it from any one of the famous ladies who played it, and one of the issues surrounding it. We're not going to get into that. Maybe from the songs With One Look, or As If We Never Said Goodbye, which, again, just to see Glenn Close play this role and sing those two songs live was enough for me in this world. She did win the Tony back in 95. Yeah, 95 for this. Just to give you a... I'm not going to give you the whole ensemble. The whole ensemble is amazing. This is directed by Lonnie Price. Gotta love him, Lonnie Price. I love Lonnie Price. Amazing guy. And Glenn Close is wearing all of her original costumes from 20 years ago. That's amazing. I'm just going to state that. That is amazing, and it is choreographed by Stephen Mear. Kristen Blodgett, of course, is the amazing conductor of this 41-piece orchestra. And Glenn Close plays Norma Desmond. Siobhan Dillon plays Betty Schaefer. Fred Johansson plays Max von Mayerling. And Michael Xavier plays Joe Gillis. They are the main four. And Siobhan, I never pronounced that name right, Siobhan, Fred, and Michael are all making their Broadway debuts, and they all transferred over from the London production with Glenn Close. A lot of well-known Broadway ensemble members in this, such as Jim Walton, T. Oliver Reed, for those of you Star Kids out there. Brittany Coleman is in this. Anissa Felix is in this. Stephanie Martinetti. A lot of great people in this. I will say this, just like the movie, it's a little too long. Just a little bit. I did win the lottery for this as well, rear mezzanine, where I was sitting. From the minute you walk into the theater, you are just enriched in this. Everybody knows that Glenn is coming back. Glenn is coming back. The costume designer actually made jewelry to sell, like in the merchandise thing. It was amazing. I was also there during Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS Easter bonnet time. You should always donate to Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS if you're there. I got to see a live auction in which they auctioned off one of Glenn's old jackets from the 90s. And a couple pictures with her for $4,000. It was amazing. I did not get any souvenir program this time, as it was a little bit out of my comfort zone in terms of budget. However, as always, I did put money in the red bucket. Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS is just a great cause. I'm going to link all the website information that you need to know in this video as well. I am going to start off by saying I am happy, even though I still felt it was a little too long, I am happy I saw this stripped down version. There is really not a lot of set pieces. It's like a bunch of stairs and everything, and it is absolute perfection. It strips everything down to the bare minimum, and I love it. It gives for more tension and everything. 41-piece orchestra is my life. I think I've talked enough about that, but you guys don't understand. Like, I'm also a musician, too. You don't understand how amazing that was. Michael Xavier, Fred Johansson, two examples of men who should have been on Broadway way sooner. Unbelievable performances as Joe and Max. I think Siobhan brought a new, style of playing Betty. She was a lot more headstrong, and I really enjoyed that. The ensemble was phenomenal. Oh my god, and the whole thing was just amazing. Again, it is worth it to see Glenn Close. It is worth it to see Glenn Close. It was amazing and worth it and everything. I will say, as I said earlier, This is a very long show. However, if you saw the original and thought that was too long, no, this is very stripped down, and it held my attention for the whole time. I love that it was stripped down. Stripping stuff down often makes it far more about what's going on and not about all of the glamour and glitz and everything. I think it really helped show Norma's demise a lot more. Sorry for the spoiler. As an actor, I would recommend it. Obviously, I think I've said that enough. As a person, again, if you're not a person about length, keep that in mind. And it's running through June 25th, as I said. All the information's down below. Until next time, this is Taylor. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day, guys.